Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now, 7-star Emboar has dropped. I've just tested it out with a few Pokemon, and I think I found a Pokemon that can take it out quite consistently, and it's going to be pretty easy. You're going to be able to do it with about 40% of the time remaining. So, Emboar, Electric type Terra, it has a Wild Charge, Flare Blitz, Drain Punch, Bulk Up. Those are kind of like the main moves that it's going to use. It will use Bulk Up after its shield breaks. It will use it twice. So you don't have to worry about the bulk up spam until then. I'm just going to show you the actual build that we're going to be running. So it's actually going to be a Garchomp, Dragon and Ground type with the Ground type Terra and the Held item Shell Bell to restore health the more damage we deal. You can get that from the Vinci Daily Bro shop. Max EVs in HP and attack, the Adamant Nature, max IVs and everything except special attack. If you want to build a Garchomp just for this raid in particular, you can go attack and defense EVs because it only has physical attacks. And then with the ability Sand Veil, in case you go online and someone has a Sandstorm and you might dodge a few attacks, it'll help you out a bit. Our moveset is going to be Earthquake for the main attacking move, Breaking Swipe to lower its attack, and then we have Swords Dance to raise our attack by 2 stages, and then Rain Dance to lower the damage of Flare Blitz. It's a very powerful move. It can burn you. So if you use Rain Dance, then it's less likely to use Flare Blitz. So here it is, a 7-star Electric type Emboar. Let's just get straight into it. I've noticed that it doesn't tend to use Flare Blitz straight away. It usually goes for the Drain Punch. So what I like to do first is I like to use a Breaking Swipe. Now, usually you will get an Intimidate user. Unfortunately, we didn't this time. We're just going to use Breaking Swipe to lower the attack. He hits us with a Drain Punch, that's fine. It does about 70 damage to us after the Breaking Swipe. And then our second attack is just going to be Earthquake, because he's going to put his shield up quite early, so we're just getting a little attack away. Okay, he uses Drain Punch again, it does about 30 damage, that's fine. For some reason the first attack always does more damage, I don't understand why, but... Oh, it's been burned with the actual Will-O-Wisp, that's amazing. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to use another Breaking Swipe. We want to be taking as little damage as possible. He uses another Drain Punch, okay, it's barely doing any damage. And just waiting for it to put its shield up, it's going to put it up very early. Okay, there's the shield, and with the shield will come a Nullify on our side. That's why we haven't set up yet. Okay, so we're going to start to use a Swords Dance now till we're on +6, because we're not going to get nullified for the rest of the raid. So we're still using Drain Punch. Once we're on +6, then what we want to do is use Rain Dance and then attack. Or use Rain Dance just before you break the shield, either one's fine. So there's another Swords Dance, we're now on +4. If he removes negative effects from himself, switch back to Breaking Swipe for a couple of turns. Okay, there we go. Because he will remove negative effects shortly after he nullifies. He's probably going to do it this turn or next. Yep, there it is, the negative effects. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to use Breaking Swipe. I'm not going to Terra until we get our actual +6 and we can start attacking. Okay, he's going to use Drain Punch. He's doing about 70 damage at the minute. We're pretty safe here, so what we're going to do is use another Swords Dance. Okay, now we're on +6 attack. We're in a pretty good position. We'll pretty much just go back to full health every turn now. Okay, he hits us with a critical hit. We were on 50 health. Doesn't matter. Be careful of the critical hits, by the way. Make sure you're on just over half at pretty much all times. Use a heal if you need to. Okay, so now we're going to Terrestrialize and use Earthquake. I wanted to use a Pokemon that everyone has access to, sorry. I didn't want to use a Pokemon that you can only get if you've got the DLC or bring in a legendary through another game that you might not have. I wanted to make sure everyone can do it. So here we are, a +6 Garchomp Earthquake. There we go. It's doing decent damage, as you can tell. We nearly got back up to the timer already. And we go back up to 300 health. Flare Blitz, okay, he started to use Flare Blitz. This is where it can get a little bit dangerous because he can burn you with Flare Blitz. So when he starts to use Flare Blitz, just use Rain Dance. There we go. Drifloon's just been using Will-O-Wisp all raid. As soon as we break the shield, if it can get the burn, then that'll be amazing. Okay, there we go. It doesn't do as much damage this time because we did use Rain Dance. And now we're going to use Earthquake. So that crit did mess with us a little bit, but as you can see, we're more than okay. So we're going to go back to about 300 health. Yep, 340 health. So the shield is about to break. It removes negative effects from itself just before the shield breaks. And that's good for us. You don't want to use Earthquake after that. Oh, it's still using Flare Blitz even after Rain Dance. Interesting. It didn't do that last time, so the shield breaks, and now what we want to do is we want to use a breaking swipe, because it's going to use bulk up twice, and that's going to be very dangerous. So we want to get it back down to a neutral attack. Oh wait, it did get burnt, so I don't need to get it down to a neutral attack. But as you can see, it's on -1. It's going to use bulk up as soon as I attack it now. So you want to watch out for them bulk ups. But Garchomp is really bulky itself. It has a relatively high defense, and I've not even got max EVs in defense, so it'll be more than enough to take it down. There's the first bulk up. So that's going to raise its attack and defense. Now, even though if you don't get an Intimidate user, you might get Drifloon, but there's plenty of ways that you'll have an ally Pokemon that's an AI that will lower its attack anyway. Like, I would have preferred someone with Intimidate, personally, because it does go a lot better, because he does a lot less damage. But getting a Drifloon at the same time is good, because it gets burned before the shield goes up, and after the shield gets broken by you. So 2 more attacks should do this. Heat Crash. Yeah, he will use Heat Crash near the end of the raid. It's no big deal though. We're going to use another Earthquake here. Drifloon's gone to Shadow Ball. That's fine. So Earthquake, how much damage is that going to do? It's going to do a little bit more, so we need 1 more attack to take down the raid. So I'm really glad that Garchomp's been given some the limelight. I've not seen Garchomp in a while in raids, like as a standout kind of raider. So I'm glad I got to use it. It's been a while. Drain Punch, fine. Use it all you like. So as you can tell, the rain lasted just enough because we put it around halfway that it will just last for the rest of the raid, and that'll decrease the damage that Heat Crash and what's it called, Flare Blitz does, because Flare Blitz is a very powerful move. You don't want to be getting hit by that and burnt by that. And there we go. Emboar goes down. We had about 40% of the time remaining. It's pretty straightforward. You don't need to think too much to defeat this raid. And watch this video back as many times as you need to until you've got your Emboar. And if you want to farm it, then it's a great way to do it. Personally, I would go online to farm it. It'd probably be a lot quicker. Oh, Salty Herba Mystica, nice. But not everyone has online, so this is a solo video for you guys. I hope you have enjoyed this one. This is going to be the guide. I'm going to put an Emboar build on screen right now, so you can go check that out if you haven't got a build for it, and this is your first time picking it up. Smash the like button if you have found this video helpful. It does go a long way. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any more guides and builds and stuff. And we're actually going to start to do a lot of more streams with shiny hunting and all that good stuff, so make sure to tune in for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.